right, an email question about the name of a Tennessee veteran sparked a friendship shaping a downtown memorial. After almost a decade, a volunteer in Europe continues uncovering new names for a one-of-a-kind tribute to fallen troops in Knoxville. Here's 10 News anchor John Becker.
So it would be over here. It would be somewhere along there.
This stone memorial to war dead in East Tennessee is ever-changing. In a few months, caretakers will add the name William Roberts.
Knoxville had several chaplains who actually died during World War II, and he was the first of maybe 3 or 4. And his name might fill in this blank here, or it might go down a line.
Row after row of names, more than 6,000, cover the granite pillars of the East Tennessee Veterans Memorial in downtown Knoxville.
Staff Sergeant Ryan C. Canals, United States Army.
Names read aloud every Memorial Day. It's hallowed ground, honoring men and women across 35 East Tennessee counties killed in military service since World War I.
Henry C. Pruitt.
Some of those names we might never know, if not for new research, including the work of one volunteer who is an ocean away.
Well, I'm a veteran myself, so it's important to remember what happened with those soldiers.
A native of the Netherlands, Astrid van Erp, wore the uniform of her home country and has now spent years serving the people of East Tennessee, uncovering names, graves, and backstories of local troops killed in uniform.
Walter M. Banner, Marvin L. Merritt, Earl L. Warren.
We first met Astrid in 2014 on her first visit to see a memorial she helped shape.
I've been through all the 6,202 names, and I think roughly around 3,000.
8 years later, her latest discovery, Chaplain William N. Roberts, the plane crash that killed him, and his burial site in Knoxville.
I just look in newspapers now, and that takes time. I have to go to thousands of pages, but whenever I have an hour, I just keep looking and adding the information.
All of that research is then added to the website attached to the memorial. It fills in the hidden history of veterans who have faded from memory but deserve the honor of having their stories shared online and their name etched in this stone.
Do you have any plans to stop?
Not finished yet. No, it just as long as I like to do it and I can find information, then keep going on.
I can't imagine where we would be without her. Like this year, we had about 17, 18 names that were engraved, that at least half of those came from her. And that would include World War I, World War II, and maybe Korea.
After standing more than a decade, caretakers call this memorial to the dead a living and evolving emblem of East Tennessee history and sacrifice.
It brings the families surprising, or a lot of them, surprising closure.
Closure, thanks in large part to the selfless service of a volunteer on foreign soil.
And we have a link to learn more about that downtown memorial in the Service and Sacrifice section of WBIR.com.